Okay. And are we live? I feel like we're live. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. Finally, everything has kicked in. Should be good now. Ah, man. This was a pain to set up. So, Minecraft Minecraft was fine. That was whatever, easy enough to set up. Um, but the annoying part was my microphone for some reason just decided to like absolutely just stop working for a bit. And I was like, dude, like if this is what does in my mic, I would be so sad. I mean, I have spare mics, obviously. Like if you've seen my mic collection, I've talked about it a bunch. But actually, I don't know if I've talked about it on stream. Huh. I might not have. It's weird. I feel like I totally should have. I have like a solid let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one's number 6. I have 6 mics, which frankly is too many mics, but um and a bunch of them aren't great quality. And so like I like this one cuz it's got a bunch of like sort of ease of use features. Um for instance, like with this one, I can mute it more easily. I can make it like I can tweak the gain manually on the side and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to get into the details of it yet. It's a hassle. Um, but all you really need to know is my mic collection is incredibly vast. Hi, Morty. It is Minecraft time. So, Saturdays are my Minecraft day. It's the only time of my schedule that I actually have like a planned out game. And it's one that I usually only stream to YouTube, but my OBS encoder was being weird with YouTube. And so I had to stream it both to Twitch and YouTube, and I was a whole hassle, you know? Um, okay, let's not fall in a ravine. We got a cool horse last time. Um, his name is Pants, as a horse naturally should be named. Pants. Um, I learned how to use the spear, and the spear is possibly my favorite thing now. Right? I think it's the perfect name for a horse. You can try to be like, oh, maybe that makes no sense. It's a horse. It shouldn't be named Pants. But then I could just chase you down in my lance on Pants. Pants Lance, if you will. I feel like we might be stuck in hell. Um, there's a very large chance that this is just hell because we're trapped on basically like an island that is either all island or all desert. Exactly. Okay, my cat has decided she is in fact now the host and would like to talk. Nope. Okay, no. She wants to play Minecraft actually and does not know how to play. So we're gonna gently slide her onto my uh lap. See, if I hop off the horse, he won't stand still. I also forgot how to hop off a horse. Oh, it's shift. Hmm. Okay, so we got a lot of meat. Don't need sand. We have cobble. We're gonna start picking up important stuff and putting it in bags. I really like these bundles. I have I forgot I was in a Discord call. 1 second. 1 second. Goodbye, Discord person. Oh, it's hurting for speed. Oh, hi again. Okay, I'll be back in like an hour or so. Okay, chat. So I got fucking jump scared. Uh my horse. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? On a beach, I think the horse is fine. What is that? Anyway, Morty, how you been, dude? I feel like we don't get to play as many games together anymore, and I miss that severely. Especially because now we both have PCs. In fact, I'd love to play some games with you at some point. Also, oak is definitively the greatest wood out there in the game. Like, just saying. What did they do to my beautiful light gray dye? Copper nuggets now? Hell yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Um, I ended up dropping out of college. Uh, not not to become a VTuber. That just happened to be a happy coincidence, I guess. Um, but I like genuinely just fucking hated it there, and was like, fuck it, I'm better off being an anime girl. Oh god, night is approaching. I have completely forgotten. Wait. We have a horse. We have armor and weaponry. Exactly. Who doesn't want to be a fun little fish girl, you know? Oh god, I forgot shift is hop off the horse. Control is to move faster. Ah, man. And the cat has decided to try to make biscuits into my leg. So she has gone onto the bottom part of my desk. Okay, so now we shift. We take the horse, bed, bam! I tried to get a good screenshot earlier, but it did not work. It wound up mid as fuck. So I think what I'm gonna do, because this is not the full, like, I'm gonna actually have like a Minecraft series on YouTube. There's no way we've looped back around to this place. Dude. Dude, have we just gone in a giant circle? Because I dug a hole over here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, no, we are in hell. This place is terrible. No, not Minecraft YouTuber. Variety streamer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's a big difference. What happens if we just swim with the horse over to the next area? Oh, I forgot drown spawn. Okay. Mm. Not great. Oh, I've got an energy drink though right now, and let me tell you, it's fucking great. Would love for unnamed energy drink to sponsor me. We should have totally just made a boat, huh? Well, too late now. We're getting over there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I so I was a big fan of Nitro Pepsi. Um, and unfortunately, I didn't realize it was a limited time thing. And so I was so fucking hyped to go to the store and grab one. Uh, and I'd even said like to my editor, I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get um like, can you grab me a Nitro Pepsi?" And he was like, "Dude, those have been discontinued for like 3 or 4 months now. Like, were a limited time thing," and I was fucking devastated. I was like, literally, I think I was like borderline inconsolable for a few days because my favorite Bev was gone. I know. Also, I redid the rigging on my model, and look at this. I can stick out my tongue now and puff my cheeks. It's pretty great. Um, oh, the goal for the stream, by the way, is to find a nice place where we can have my horse. Have like a beautiful little ranch for my horse. I have fallen into the water again on accidentally pressing shift. But yeah, um, I want to get. So I have a couple goals actually. I want to get a boat for my horse. I want to get leashes for my horse. This is a very horse centric kind of game, I think. Um, in fact, one one might even say, do you can I interest you in War Thunder? And you got tanks, planes, boats. I'm not very good with boats yet. But it is free, and I just started it. Actually, I was gonna make like a unbiased review kind of thing about it. I don't know if I'll still do that. A little wishy-washy on some of the stuff I've been making recently. Like streaming wise, easy peasy, right? I can set up my streams to play any game and have fun with it. Ow. Um. Hmm. 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 What kind of games? What kind of games have you been playing recently? Okay, we've set our spawn point. This is a terrible spawn point. Why did I pick this place? What was I thinking? Huh. I don't know what I was cooking up. I trust myself though. Hmm. We're gonna put a chest. Oak boat with chest. That is a thing I did not know I could make. Hmm. Oh wait, shit, dude, you've been playing the Division too? I'm so down to join you on that one. That is a game I have just started playing. Um, because one of my buddies got me into it. Dude, fuck. If I can't bring this horse with me, I hope you can see the sadness here. Look. Yeah, I've been playing on PC. Well, naturally. I don't actually have my Xbox plugged in anymore. Um hmm. Get rid of that. We got some food left. But yeah, I got the Warlords DLC. And so I've been playing that a bunch. Um because I had played the initial story and beat through it on Xbox, and I just did not have any desire to regrind that. But I hadn't played the. I just said it. I can't remember what it was. The what do they call that? The Warlords DLC of New York. Yeah, and the Battle of Brooklyn one. I also have that one. Ah, wow. Huh. I had like a good deal on it, and I can't remember. Like I think I got it either through Steam or Game Pass. I know they. I think they're crossplay. But I can't remember which one I was using last. Dude, is that a temple down there? It totally is. Which means we're probably ages away from land, and nightfall is coming. Hmm. Oh yeah. Discounted. I agree. I remember seeing that where it was like fucking $2. No. You know what? I might actually have it on Steam rather than uh Xbox. I'll have to check after the stream, and I'll just DM you. This is actually, this is actually this horse's like natural habitat because he's a seahorse. I love that joke. Ah, but no, we're gonna get killed by like a drowned or something if I'm not careful. Is that another? I can't tell if that's another temple over there. I think it is because that's one right there. You can usually kind of tell because of the weird arch shape that they pick for the top there. Um, if night starts to come, I can use the sand and cobblestone to build a little bed platform here. It's pretty close to the top, but I worry about um, mob spawning. Hmm. I'm not too sure. And then I'm wondering what's that over there. I feel like we should take art this time. Okay, that over there is definitely a temple. Uh-oh. Okay, so we should definitely get over here quite quickly because drowned are gonna spawn like any minute. Hmm. And that's much further than I thought it would be. You know what though? At least we won't die to a creeper here. Oh, but I'd be sent back to the world spawn. Huh. Hadn't considered that. No, not that. Ugh. Take that dirt actually. That'll be. Oh god. Forgot bundles. Oh god, and the bed. We did it. Ah, we're the best. Of course. Hi, Thrillville. How are you? I don't even want to know what that thing in the water there was. This might be the slowest way to travel across water, but it's also the only way I can think of to get my horse. I had a nether portal. We could have totally probably just used that. Um Oh wait, but we don't have any way to mine obsidian. So, okay. Never mind. I couldn't have done that. Is that a ruined portal down there? That totally looks like one. You see those darker blocks? That looks a lot like it's netherrack. Are temple spawns just way more common in Java? And I didn't know this? Oh, no, no, no. I bet I know what it is. I bet it's because I'm using the large or amplified biomes. Um, so they're probably, yeah, extremely long. That's so strange. I had made it amp. That's why the ocean's so big here. Oh, see, I'm so smart. I've caused my own problems here. But you know what? If we ever need the wait, what do you even get out of these temples? I genuinely can't even remember. Okay, we're gonna get the map out of this. Okay, we got our maps. Take off our stone spear. Oh. Okay, well that wasn't very helpful. For some reason I thought maps were way bigger. Huh. Okay. Well, that's not ideal. The fuck is that thing? Oh, that's a guardian. Oh, that's a guardian. No, we should probably avoid that. But anyway, so the vision here, right, is we find a plains biome, a nice big one. We deforest it as much as possible. I'm England maxing right now. Um, so we deforest it as much as possible, and then I want to make a giant farm, with a big old horse pasture. Now, how am I gonna make a horse pasture have lights so it's not constantly spawning mobs? I don't know yet. Ah, ah. I don't like that sound. No, thank you. That was spooky. I didn't like that. Ah, frankly, quite scary actually. Mostly because again, I just don't want my horse to die. Hold on, wait. We can up the render distance. Okay. Well, that just dropped our frame rate, and it's still just ocean. We're on 29. Right? Actually, I want the simulation distance down too. To 8 chunks. We'll up it when we're back in plains, but I don't really want this to what's the word? I don't want it to like kind of affect the oceans as much. Um, I don't know yet if I'm gonna make this a long time world or if I'm gonna make a different long time world. I think I'm gonna make a different one and start like a full like little YouTube series of it. Um, Probably with like a story driven kind of deal. I just think that'd be more fun. Especially if I have like a goal each episode kind of deal. I just think that'd be a little bit nicer. Um, yeah, but anyway, the idea being with that farm though is I went like sort of end of Red Dead 2 kind of deal. That kind of look. Um, with a like I want, you know, a nice little cow area, chicken area, all sorts of little animals and whatnot. I would be content if there was just land nearby. Frankly, any land. Um, I guess on the plus side, I haven't had to eat much, but I also have a ton of wheat, so that's not that good. Hmm. No, I'm not so sure right now. But you know what? Is that a dude? I swear, if that's another temple, whatever they're called, monument. Needless to say, we're not going to be using this seed for a long time world. I'll probably just use this one for like. Okay, so it's approaching evening now. I genuinely can't even tell like where the next thing should be. Oh, this is so slow. I'm like low key flabbergasted by it because Amplified Oceans is a different kind of beast, you know? Also, we really gotta stay away from those guys. What is it? F8? Show. No. Nope. Whoops. uh. Oh, okay. I remembered it. It's F4. Okay. So we can use. Oh no, it's F3. Duh. Huh. That's cool. Anyway, okay, so now we can see our chords, which I quite like. And we can use the locate command. Lo locate um biome. Honestly, any. You know what? Let's find us the nearest plant. I completely forgot to actually hit tab so we can check. 2531. 2531. Negative 11,000. Oh yeah, so okay, we are headed in the right direction at least. And I'm aware that's technically cheating, but like I don't really care that much. Not for this world. I just kind of want to have this cute little house. I'm probably gonna use this and eventually as just a little testing world where I try out builds and whatnot. But yeah, this stream's probably gonna go for another like 30 minutes. Honestly, I've got all sorts of little stuff planned for today. Man, yeah, it is. You know what? We're just gonna keep on trucking. If some monsters spawn, well, that'll be unfortunate for us. We will just die. Uh, oh well. I will say I am a little concerned by the spooky darkness. Um, just a bit. There's land over there. There's land over there, and we're not that far. So you know what? We could probably make it there. Oh, I can't put a torch in my offhand. Oh, okay. Hmm. Don't love that. But anyways, yeah, I'd like the ideal one, right? I want that ghost wood. The uh with the it's got the creepy statuey guy. I don't remember the name. But I want that. And ideally, dude, if we just made a big loop, I'm gonna cry. I don't think we did, but that looks vaguely like the shipwreck that we saw earlier. I'd be so sad. My phone is whooping. Ah, man. Hmm. Oh, but so ideally, I want that kind of wood for my roof. And I want dark oak for the actual like sort of lower. Actually, hold up. Hear me out. So ideally, I want the house to be, 2 or 3 stories of uh the 2 or 3 stories of like this dark oak kind of thing. But I want like a little basement made out of I think it's called polished andesite. Or maybe it's diorite. No, diorite's the one that looks like bird poop. Yeah, polished andesite is the one that I'm thinking of. And it would be superior looking because it looks cool. Ah, this is probably the slowest way I could have gotten this done. Um, I am like not sure how to go about this. Like, how else could I have made this go faster? Maybe a boat, right? A boat could have probably gone a little bit speedier, but then we couldn't have brought pants. And then what's it worth? What's the point at that point? Ah, that took a second to become daytime. A little weird. Ah, it looks like we finally have made it there. I also have a goal of finding I think they're called a wandering trader. I'm pretty sure. I want one. Well, no. I want to kill him and take his strings. I know I can just make them from silk or spider web, whatever they're calling it now. But I also just have like a personal vendetta against them. Um, in my previous worlds, they would spawn in this one building I had where a lot of my redstone stuff was, and their stupid llamas would get crushed in the machines pretty frequently. This is mostly because I tried to make all my machines as orphan crushing as possible, and they worked very well. It was a lot of redstone machines that just had pistons in there to make extra noise. You know, the piston, like the machine would be, you know, like a pretty basic, like 3x3 door. So it already has some pistons. But I'd throw in extra pistons, like off in the distance a little bit, so it sounds like there's more going on. Can we? Hold on. Actually, that's probably going to do, like, next to no damage. Because we're going, like, the same speed as somebody who's, like... Hey, we're going the same speed as a pedestrian in a crosswalk, you know? They're not even putting up their hand to do the little wave to be like, oopsie. You know? This has got to be one of those ruined things. Where you need the little archaeology brush for... What a weird update. Like, I don't know. I guess pottery's cool, but like... I don't know. I don't know anybody who's been like, oh, we found trail ruins, you know? Wow. I think the most interaction I've had with them was when I was in a desert temple. I happened to have the brush, and I happened to find the stuff, and I went, oh yeah, I could do that. Let's try it. And I think I got like some bones or some shit. I don't know. They weren't nothing helpful. Now I do know you can get like diamonds from them, but like I that you could just go mining or uh, I bet this feels so good though. Cuz like I've been traveling for like what 3 days now and I bet a good rainfall probably feels amazing. um but yeah, what's that? Hmm, I do not know. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think a nice little homestead area would be cool. Um, if if this was again like a more long term kind of deal, I might do a more medieval style. Which is what I really like. Um, but I'll also probably try to get more horses that are like trying to establish a better pedigree of horse here. God, this horse is so fast. I keep running into the tree at the same time. Dude. Oh, right. I forgot. Horse can't go through. Horse has to go through 2 black gaps. Alright, so it's this to put our thing into jousting mode. Um, but yeah, I'd love to do like that sort of. What the hell? Dude, okay, so I had some chips the other day that were genuinely like so good and they're one of those limited time flavors. Um, I can't actually remember what they were, but they were like I don't know, they were one of the Lay's like weird ass flavors. And I was so excited about them, and then again, another limited time bullshit. Is this a nearly complete portal? Holy shit. That is genuinely like the most complete one I've ever seen. They're crying. There's literally no crying obsidian either, and it's just, dude. Dude. Holy shit. Talk about goated. Okay, so we should probably establish like a little house around here. Because again, it feels bad to waste that kind of treat, you know? And we're right near a jungle, which I love the jungle biome. You know what? I feel like this is the perfect spot right here. To commiserate this, I'm taking the bed, the lodestone. I love the lodestones. Respawn point. Don't we have a compass? Yeah. Okay. Compass. Touch the lodestone. Bam. This is perfect. And now I just need to build a fence for this idiot. I'm so excited about this one. That's so weird that fences are down there. It just doesn't feel like where one should put fences. Whatever. I'm too used to Bug Rock. Everybody's favorite version of this game. God, I keep underestimating how big this thing is. Um, we should only need one more set of things. And then we can trap our horsey in. You know what? Maybe our horse just wander free. No, not really. But, because I know his ass will despawn. Okay, so now we yoink our horse. Go bye and bup. Oh, I forgot we could crawl. Haha, sucker. You can't go over here. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. So now that we have this little slice of paradise, and we have a way to get home, I'm quite glad about. We can go look around. Okay, so we got pigs and cows and sheep. That's fine, you know, usual plains kind of thing. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. They made the weird temperature-based pigs. Yeah, we got some different woods over here. Or we should probably head back. It's nighttime. Um, hmm. I don't know. I'm pretty content with this area. I think I'll end up trying to build a... I'll try to build that homestead But I know the first kind of house I always make, which is a little underground, like, crawly space. I just love them. They're like, literally, I think my favorite type of house, but they look the worst. Um, so step one, we need a trapdoor, which I don't remember how to craft. Oh, that's it. And then we need an iron shovel. Boop, boop. I just remembered copper shovels are a thing. Oh well. You know what? Copper shovel's pretty fast, so. But this is how I prefer to do my bed or my like starter houses. This sort of crawling kind where you can essentially drop down and, have like a nice little protected house that you can kind of decorate. Would agree. Um, and you can use it to mine cobblestone, which I always enjoy. I've forgotten how to go up when I'm doing this, though. So we're just gonna mine through here. Okay, so this should be... Yeah, we're stuck. Then how did I do it to where... And get back into crawl mode with the other thing? I had an iron shovel already crafted. Oh, for the sand. I've accidentally taken away my own axe. That's unfortunate. But... what don't we need here? Okay, got all that. Now I need this. Pop this here. I see. Okay. Oh, wait. Am I able to do this with half slabs, though? That is a trapdoor. Not a slab. Slab is the other one where you use the crafting table to make. Which I still think is stupid, but... Yeah. Hmm. Is it that I have to put the slab... Wait, I think I remember it. Okay. So I think the trapdoor needs to go like this. We step in here, slab goes there. No, we've actually just managed to trap ourselves. Or I'm thinking of something that is bedrock specific, and I can't recall how to do it. Which I'm realizing very well could be the case. Okay, no. So it is, okay, it is this one. Where you crouch to get on. There you go. I did it. I am so smart. And then if I need to make it to where we can keep going, you can put the slab here. Oh no, it's, you gotta put the slab as the other one. The lower down. Okay, so slab goes here. No? Okay, no, this might be bedrock specific. I believe it is. Those emotes took forever to show up, so it just looked like you had sent a really long empty message. I was like, okay. I like it, a little avant-garde. We're gonna make some more trapdoors while we're here. So we got the slabs and everything. We need to go chop wood, but I don't want to do that right now. And we've got torches, so I'm gonna replace the spear for right now. We got a nice little torch here. And then what we can do is dig. Pop this here. And now we have another little floor that we can go through. Like these are some of the most fun kinds of little houses that I have. Because you can expand them basically infinitely unless you hit like a cave or some shit. And technically, I think the only things that can really spawn here is an endermite if you throw a ender pearl incorrectly. No, where it's got that like 1 in, what is it, 10 chance or some shit? I don't remember. But this is where I want to make like my storage room because I like the idea of it being a crawling access storage room. And then this one I want to be sort of this little crafting area. You know, I might have this thing here. Probably gonna have a furnace. I'd like this one to be the sort of quick access kind of deal. Probably go like this. And I heard that zombie outside, which is not ideal, actually. We got a ton of copper. I don't know what to do with all that copper. And we haven't really gone much, we haven't done much mining, which is a shame, because I would love to have some hoppers to automate a lot of this. Especially, oh, that's right. Okay, actually, I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna switch to barrels for this, because I forgot chests and barrels in Java can't be moved, which is the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know. I had always been so used to. Okay, so it just takes 2 slabs and a bunch of those. That's fairly normal. Also, copper bars, like, that is so cool. I love those. Um, I am so glad that they've added copper stuff. Because, so I loved the copper, right? I thought it was so cool when they added it. And then they, like, just had copper blocks. And I was like, oh, okay. So y'all didn't really do too much with it yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know? Kind of cool idea, but it didn't really go anywhere with it. And then I had seen, like, in some patch notes eventually that they had made a bunch of copper shit and that they had put in copper golems. And I was so excited for copper golems. It's like half the reason I started playing this anyway. However, do I know how to craft a copper golem? No. No, I do not. No, if I had to guess, it's probably very similar to how you craft. Yeah, you probably have to craft it physically, like all of the other copper, or all of the other golems. I could make a diamond spear. Yeah, I have the option to make a diamond spear, and that might be the case. That might be what I go for. Because I could... That was weird. I could definitely use the sort of... Right, the barrel thing. God, brain damage goes hard, you know? Anyway. So the idea being, I'm mostly fighting on the horse. I like the reach that the spear gives me. I know it's not the highest damage. That part's a little disheartening. It's kind of like, oh, I kind of thought it'd be a little more, you know, it's a spear after all. But, I guess, you know, we work with what we got here. How much did we need to make a barrel? I think it's like... Okay, we're just gonna make a bunch of... Yeah, there we go. Barrel, boop, boop. We'll pop it. You know what? We'll pop it right here. Okay. Let's sort out this chest here. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Horse, spear, what more do you need? Honestly, what more do you need in life? If you're out here not sword and horse maxing, I pity you. Okay, so we've got our two sort of valuable bundles set up. Raw iron should probably get smelted. So we'll pop that here. What the hell? Uh, Oh, we didn't crash. Okay, it was just my Windows key being weird. That's a food bag. This one has some gold. We should probably put down. Okay. Don't need the dirt. I'm gonna make a trash bundle. You know, trash. I like the firefly bush. Bush? Yes. I like that thing. We're gonna keep that thing. Um, this can get condensed down into gold nuggets. That's a problem for future us. Because I knew we had more. That shipwreck gave us like 30. Okay, seeds are important. We gotta go plant those. Because although I have a lot of wheat, I'm like moderately worried about it. Can go into that food bundle. Whatever, we'll sort out that one last. Brewing stand can go in here. Because we nearly have another portal already up. I just can't believe how far that one was. It was literally like one block of obsidian away from being done. Oh, right, you gotta... I keep forgetting you gotta hold shift to get on those. A little weird, but you know, whatever. Okay. So now we can cook the obsidian. I also want to see, like, what's the deal with the leaf litter? Can I burn it? Yeah, I guess you can. Oh, but it burns, like, instantly. Leather's kind of important. That one can go in the trash. Meat, okay. Flowers can go in the trash. Coal. We do have a bucket of lava, and I completely forgot about our bucket of lava. Okay, so leaf litter might be goated, actually. Because that can cook one singular iron for two, and that's like nearly entirely renewable. Huh. Can I do a spear and shield? Hold on. If that's the case, can I Night Max here, you know? Oh my god, I can. I have never been more happy to play this game. Okay, let's make some sticks, make a spear. We've already blown up. We've got... Okay, so this is our food bundle up here. I will also store the hay bales. I don't know what to do with the pumpkin. I will figure that out at some other time too. Um, let's grab the food bundle and cook some things. Because we have enough space that it doesn't matter, you know? We can just cook some random shit and have fun with it. Ah, man. Okay, so we shift click and there we go. Now as for the so as for the like kind of designs I want for this, I think we're gonna need to go chop down that jungle wood and see how it looks. I have a feeling though it's gonna look a little ugly. And I don't want that for the house. Also, how did we get 6 pork chops? Oh, right, I was testing out the lance, that's right. Ah. But yeah, I don't fully know what the plan for this world is gonna be. I think maybe it might just be kill the Ender Dragon kind of deal. You know? Like see kinda can I do it with a horse? Um yeah. That's I feel like that's a solid enough plan. Um there's a decent chance I might change around my streaming schedule. Not sure yet. Cause I don't know, these sort of afternoon streams have been really nice. I've been enjoying them. More people have been able to see them. I don't like that zombie's growling in my ear. Kinda meh. But yeah, we'll see. You know, gotta figure some stuff out. Because I had initially picked the times when it was like kind of I don't know. It was like a normal time. I was not unimpressed by it. But now I'm like, okay, well, I guess technically nothing is stopping me on a Tuesday through Wednesday. Or Tuesday through Thursday to stream, you know, regularly during the day. So I don't know. I'll probably end up conducting some test streams and whatnot next week. I'll post a little thing on my Twitter. You know, just being like something about the when streams are gonna be. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, cat. Did I disturb you from attacking my leg? Apparently I did. She's looking at me all grumpy. Come here, little kitty. Oh, it must be daytime. Why aren't these guys burning? I had forgotten how to use this. Little cat. That was the worst way to try to get up here. Okay. So creepers right there. No! Well, we got him. The second one. Come on, pants. Yeah! We got him. My horse is so strong. I'm glad we got a nice fast horse, though. Like, look at this. Ready? Bah! Bah! I'm gonna get him some good armor. Ah, I've forgotten. We are carrying a lot of junk. Okay, we're gonna drop these in there. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I love how strong this is. Are these cows? They're cows. What? Why didn't it? I need your guys' leather. Not for any real particular reason. I just want it. How much leather are we at? 11? Okay. And even more cows. We were blessed by RNGesus today. Oh, sorry, Mr. Donkey. Ah. 15 leather. Wait, does this work when we're falling? Am I able to just, like, fall at an enemy and take them out? And are there different spear enchantments that I don't know about? Enchantment table. Oh, there's cocoa. I can bake cookies. Okay, I feel like that's a good goal for next stream, is to try to get an enchantment table. Because that means we have to go mining, we have to go get all of the necessary shenanigans for it, you know? And I feel like that's a really solid goal. But anyway, that is where I'm gonna hop off for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Bye, stream!